Here's the most funnest part of what just happened. We just did 25 minutes where we thought we were live, and I looked up in the top right screen, and we were not live. And then we start talking reggae music. We start talking about cocaine. We start talking about weed, and I'm like, I don't like any of that shit. And I'm like, boys, we're not live right now, and it's wild because everybody has a fucking 3-day weekend.
Mikey just gave us the thumbs up, so I guess that means that we're okay.
Yes. I wish he would have done that in the first place, like I asked him to. And I'm not going to get on to him because he is a good egg. I mean, he does most of the, predicting with the secret shows, especially with the Secret Island show that's coming up.
Yeah, secret. We'll touch on that later. Mikey is he does go into like Forrest Gump phases, where he'll be like, "This is something I should tell somebody," but what?
Well, let's talk about somebody who agreed to the show and obviously isn't.
Yes,
and
yes, he was shooting laser beams out of his butthole.
Oh.
Last show was great. Can I say that much? Hey,
you can say that much. We talked about it on the worst
you had
podcast
Superman on the whole time.
We
That was
did.
great. What did he do? Did he do the Superman boys?
Well, we told him before the show, and he, released this information on Twitter that
I'm
told
going
him,
to save a damsel from distress and not have sex with her. Oh, anybody could do that.
I
Anybody could do that.
tweeted him before the show, and I said,
Waiting for my
you could do-
kryptonite butt plug.
I said, will you please do the Superman voice the whole show? And he had tweeted that after the show, and I was like, dude, that's insider information. You can't just be, putting that shit out there, But, dude, he was so fucking good on the show, as well as George Chigger. And I can't.
Excuse me?
George.
We're going to get
I said Chigger, CH. I can't say enough about that dude. Good luck to him this weekend.
Yes.
I wish he could do the show.
All the
tonight.
luck in the world to a great person, George Chigger, with a CH. He is one of my favorite people in the entire
It's
world.
amazing.
We hung out yesterday.
Yeah, you were down in New York City. You did it in Hawaii.
Well, I was
right?
just, I was just
lingering
I was
around.
just moping around Midtown looking for a dude to suck, looking for a passed out
You
black
suck
man
somebody
to
off
suck off.
on the fast July 1st.
No, didn't find one.
It's July 1st. You can't find anybody. To suck
Well,
off.
the weekend's not over
Yeah,
yet.
Pride weekend was over.
Yeah, I was trying to get my pride in.
Yeah.
I was trying to get my pride in on the last possible day and just find a drug addict to suck off.
Right.
But did not. But we had a
Instead, you
fun
found
time.
George Chigger.
We had a fun time, hung out with George. He's getting ready for Coney Island on
The Nathan's Eaton
on
competition.
Sunday. Yes, we're going to be in attendance.
What is the official title of that competition?
The Nathan's Hot Dog Competition.
That's what I thought. I mean, I don't mean to sound dumb.
You can pick any
I'm
five
not from
words,
the
and
East
that's the
Coast.
title.
I wasn't here this time last year. I was living in Tyler, Texas. So this is a completely different
You
thing
could
for
just
me.
look. You could just.
I mean, I've watched
Sounds like a
some of the
Jamaican
things,
brothel in
but
here.
what they do in Texas and things like that, they put on a big parade, right?
Yeah.
And then when it comes time for the competitions, like the hot dogs and everything like that, it tones down a bit. So it's like you miss it every year.
But you never heard of the Nathan's?
I have heard of
Okay,
it.
yeah,
Yeah, but I
because-
miss it every year.
No, yeah.
Yeah,
but-
because normally they're like blaring fucking horns and all that shit, like playing music and stuff like that. And then all of a sudden it gets quiet. And that's when you're like, all right, it's time to go get a cigarette.
yeah.
So you can walk out for a cig and then you end up talking to your neighbors, your boys, or whatever. And by the time you come in, you're like, oh, I just missed the hot dog eating
Like, the
competition.
only reason I watch it now within the last few years is because you can bet on it.
Really?
Yeah. So
Now,
can
you
bet-
live in New York.
Yes.
Can you online bet in New York?
I drive to New Jersey.
I like your style.
Yes.
Now, online betting is becoming legal
It's
in
legal-
Connecticut.
It's legal in New York.
Is it?
It is, and honestly, you want to know? I can tell you everything about it.
Yeah.
They're getting bids because they're only going to have two companies that run it, which in New Jersey, DraftKings or the other one.
What's the other
You know the other
Yeah, I
one.
know the other one. We all know the other one.
People
So,
whose
um,
wives hate them.com.
So Jersey, there's like 20 skins, and Skins is a company. So in Jersey, there's 20 sites basically you can go on.
Oh, speaking of skins, sorry to interrupt you,
Yeah.
Tommy. Manhoodcanada.com. I would love for you to be a sponsor of us. If you would make a ski mask that had two holes in it that could go on top of my cock, so I could just slide it on and go about my day. Manhoodcanada.com. That's manhoodcanada.com. Make a ski mask. a pink ski mask. That's all you got to do. And I'll slide it on. Just make sure the holes face upward, and I'll slide it on. Anyways, Tommy, go ahead.
Oh, so we were saying in Jersey, there's like 20 sites you can bet on your phone. And New York only wants to have 2. So that's what's holding it up. That's it.
Yeah, so it's just a mess. So here come.
They say, I'm sorry. They say by the football season, by September, it should be online and in service in New York State.
Yeah, that way. What are they doing exactly? I think they're just trying to build up the fucking websites. Like they're giving some of these websites like some leniency to build their like portfolios for different states and everything. So say like you can't just say, all right, online betting is legal in Connecticut. Who's gonna bet? You're gonna be betting against fucking losers online.
Well, like the only good thing about betting, if you bet, it's FanDuel actually. The other one's FanDuel.
Yeah.
Those are the 2 big ones, DraftKings and FanDuel. The only good thing about betting with a bookie is you don't need the money up front. So when you bet online,
Cheers, Mike.
you have to have money in the account to put the bet in.
Right.
With a bookie, he'll front you and you pay him on Tuesday if you lose.
Now, have you ever had a situation where you placed a bet
You didn't pay?
and you didn't pay?
you ever get the
like
con-
you needed? Like, did you ever get the?
Concrete sneakers?
Yeah, the old. Hey, buddy, let's go on a boat ride.
Honestly, no. I had guys that didn't. I hooked up guys with my bookie that didn't pay, and it wasn't for a lot of money. So they just like, this guy can never bet again. That stuff with breaking legs and stuff, that's what degenerates, and that's you talking about lots of money. But if it's a couple $1,000s, they'll just let it slide, and that guy won't be able to bet anywhere.
Damn, I don't know a situation I could be in where I let a couple $1,000 slide.
And honestly, if they don't know you, they're not gonna. If you can't go up to a bookie and say, put fucking 20 dimes on fucking Jets.
They're gonna say no.
No, they're gonna say, who the fuck are you?
Right.
So you got to get their trust, and you have to have somebody to introduce you to them.
Now, Mead, I know you haven't had to say a lot in this podcast. Huh? It's okay. It's okay. I know a lot about the prostitute situation. So, Mead, I know that you haven't had a lot to say in this, conversation, this podcast.
Oh, I don't care. That's what I'm for here.
No, that's not true.
Yeah,
You got to make it for somebody. It's
just
the
wise-
one guy who decided to quit.
just wisecracks and
Did
useless information.
you
got a little thing
invite?
here.
Wait, take that for me.
Well, we invited, everybody's favorite, Jim Stansel.
No,
and
did you invite the other guy we were going to invite? The guy from Ireland?
Yes. Oh, Husey is busy,
busy?
like fucking collecting his toenails
He's in,
or something. I don't know.
Ireland.
I love Hughes.
Oh, invite him on. I thought
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, who knows? He's in a different day, right? I don't know how England works. Ireland.
Yeah, it would be like 2 or 3 in the morning.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I think he's doing
That's
something.
normally when he does this podcast.
Probably. We caught him in the middle of jerking off.
Right.
I'm sure.
It's 1 o'clock.
To
So-
pictures of German shepherds.
Tommy knows. So what's going on with Stansel? What's happening?
Well,
at first he
Stansel's
agreed.
just
At first he
down.
agreed he was going to be here, and then he's not here. And then I texted him earlier. I was trying to be nice, and then he straight up says he quits, which is fine. If you want to quit the Ski Mask Collector, that's okay. I know he's going to be back.
Yeah, I can
I
relate.
know he's going to be back. Yeah, of course. I fired you once, and you were back. Yes, yeah, it was a great episode. It makes for good content, but this time I'm a little scared. This is why I give it two reasons. Because Stansel has been getting consistently better and better and better by the episode, and I haven't seen a sports mask in 4 weeks.
Well, we're all just really, really busy over here. He's got well, I got I got a lot of work and stuff's.
There's nothing to say. There's something going on with him. It's okay. It's okay, Stansel. I just need him to text me one-on-one and say, "Look, dude, I'm a little."
Well, we
too
all got
busy."
stuff. Everybody's all got
Of
stuff.
course, everybody's got shit. I had shit. That's why
I
nobody
had
saw.
shit today.
Nobody saw a show for 2
I
months.
think the sportsman football season starts. Baseball's like really. It's good to talk about, but I think when the football season starts, you got the football pitch, you got everything around week and week. I think it'll probably pick up then.
I mean that's true, Tommy. But also, I mean, you got 2 teams in the NBA Finals
Hello,
this year
Kish.
who have not been in the NBA Finals. We're not looking at gold. We're not looking at Stephen Curry. We're not looking at LeBron
No,
James.
you look
We're
at
looking at some
football, yeah.
new fucking guys.
I know.
I mean, it would be something perfectly to talk about. I mean, you could do a whole hour on that.
I think
And not only that, you know, you got Bucks, you got fucking Tampa. You know, sorry that the Islanders got knocked out.
I don't know what that is.
I'm
I don't
happy. I'm happy enough not to see your.
I don't
tweets about it.
associate. You know what I figured out? It's better to not care about the New York Islanders at
Right.
all.
Yeah, you're not
The fan base is overrun with like beta male bug men at this point
Yeah.
and just fat hogs.
I'll tell you. I'll tell
Fat
you something.
emotional like early or late millennial Gen Z hogs.
Dude,
And
me-
then just dirty old like past their prime 40-year-old women. I can't do it.
It's
you
so
know.
it's so funny, me. Like when I was in the 7th grade, I joined football. I got put on the C team, and we were just a bunch of skaters, me and my boys, and we just ran the ball the opposite way. And I said, I don't want anything.
You
to
sure
do with,
did.
Yeah, I didn't want anything to do with sports ever again. We got thrown the fuck out. But when I see your tweets about New York Islanders and shit like that, like I become like kind of invested in the team, and like I was like rooting for them.
Yeah, my positivity
it was
really has
crazy.
a way to bring people into
I was
it.
like, I'm from Texas, and I was like, I like hockey now. What the fuck? You made me like hockey. I want to punch you in the face for that. You made me like hockey. Like
Right.
I want to beat your ass. Like I don't understand what's going on with that. And like just from your
The only
tweets-
time you guys ever see ice is when they're clearing a Mexican out of your yard.
exactly, yeah. And whatever's left in his back pockets.
Can I ask you about skateboarding? You used to skate?
Yeah.
What kind of? Because I used to skate,
Okay.
but I skated long before you used to skate.
Well, obviously, I was born in '95.
Yeah, I know. So what kind of deck did you used to skate?
I skated a 0 deck, pink and black stripe.
Oh, I was a birdhouse man.
You was, well, Tony Hawk was Birdhouse, right? Yeah. I used to skate decks when it just had one tail.
Okay.
So I don't know when they started making the two tails. So
They
that,
started making the 2 tails in 1988.
okay, I was still
Oh,
skating.
what were you
then.
skating a Powell?
No, I
or-
was skating a Powell. I was skating a Lance.
Pal Peralta.
I had a
Oh,
Lance,
Lance
Mountain.
Mountain?
I had a Lance Mountain.
Oh yeah,
And I had a
Animal Chin.
Yeah, Animal Chin. Just search for Animal Chin was my shit.
Yeah.
And,
I still have that VHS tape.
and Public Domain.
Yeah, it's a fact.
Yeah.
You have a VHS player?
I have a VHS player and
Pull that VHS player. We're gonna watch this VHS tape tonight.
No,
Jesus
Animal
Christ.
Chin was the shit.
Have you
That's
seen him?
The Bones Brigade.
Yeah.
So it's Steve Caballero.
Steve Caballero,
Steve
whose
Caballero.
neck doesn't
Lance
work
Mountain.
anymore.
Dude, he's still skating. I just saw him dropping on a 12-inch ramp the other
I
day.
did have.
Or
I
12 foot, sorry, excuse me.
I had a Lance Mountain and I had a Natus Capus. SMA, Santa Monica Airlines. I don't know if you know who Natus Capus is. He was like the godfather of street
Oh, yeah,
skating. Yeah.
Yeah, that's who, like, without Natus Capus, you would not have street skating what it is today.
Not, yeah, probably.
He was like, let's get away from the vert and let's go to the street.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that was great. I mean, it was good to see those guys like when they were young in their prime. Tony Hawk looked like any girl at a fucking like LGBT rally.
Yeah,
Just I would have banged Tony Hawk at one point.
Why is Tony Hawk hot now? What's going on with that?
I don't know. They're reviving some.
Now Bam Margera looks like he got hit by a truck. Why is Tony Hawk hot?
Thanks, Paul. Whatever. They're trying to bring back fun.
So he's just hot.
I gotta say,
he
that
gets hot, so he can just hop in Avril Lavigne fucking
90s
TikToks.
and early 2000s were the last fun time in any of our lives.
I know. I hear
Or
that
the-
all the
the life
time.
of
I was
America.
born in '95, and I feel like I missed out on
Best
all of
time in
that.
America is when we were getting bombed by fucking terrorists. That
Yeah,
was
I
it.
was 7 years old.
Or actually by George W.
Yeah,
Bush.
yeah,
But
exactly. I was 7 years old whenever the fucking Twin Towers got hit. I was 7. I was in the backseat of my mom's car, and I'll never forget it because that was the first time she ever actually took me inside the gas station. Normally, she left us 3 in the car,
yeah,
but this time she was like, "You come in the gas station with me."
I feel like
Because
you
she's
really
going to
modeled
Liberty.
your life after Bam Margera.
I have a lot.
He's older than you.
Huh?
Sarah, right?
Yeah, he's way old. I'm 26.
Yeah.
He's late into his 40s.
See, I was in like 6th grade when the Challenger blew up. I remember.
That was 2003.
Great day in American history.
I was born in '95, so that was
in the 80s. The
no Challenger blew up in 03.
No, 86. With the girl, the teacher.
What?
Yeah, that was like
What
that was
spaceship
like
blew up in 03?
that
Hey,
was-
producer, new SMC
the
producer.
day the
look it up.
Challenger blew up was like NASA trying to parallel park.
Can we please find it?
That didn't hit.
And I was in the Navy.
It was okay. It's okay.
I was in the Navy when the Trade Center first when they bombed the Trade Center the first time.
So you were on a ship, or
Yeah,
were you on the
I was
base?
right across the bay in Staten Island.
Oh wow!
It was like 93, I guess that was, when they blew up the basement. I don't know if you remember.
The first World Trade.
Shuttle Columbia.
Yeah.
Oh, the Columbia blew up
it's
in
a
03.
Challenger.
Challenger is 86. Columbia
Yeah.
is 03.
Yeah, so you were right about the Challenger. I was wrong.
Now, did they get debris falling from the Challenger explosion? Was it like
That's how I know.
From both of them, there was debris.
what was it like? It was just like a bunch of like burnt tampons,
Yeah, joke. Hold on.
All right, let's hear Tommy's joke.
burnt tampons, and like
Christopher
a
Columbus? How do you know
four
she
non-blondes
didn't have
tape.
cancer?
How?
They found her head and shoulders.
oh my god.
Not bad.
Not
It's
bad,
very,
Tommy.
very clunky, but not bad, especially coming from a guy who
How do you
barely joined.
How do you know Christopher Koloff had blue eyes?
Why? How?
One blue this way, one blue that way.
Tommy, Jesus Christ. Tommy.
All right, let me. All right, so as you boys
I give
know,
up.
that Bill Cosby just got released from jail.
Oh, yeah.
Let's hear your best Bill Cosby joke.
Hold on. Here's a little inside info from Andrea.
Oh, hey, Andrea Bryant, what's going on?
I was in the Navy when Rob O'Neill shot Bin Laden. Oh, McHuya. I was in Washington. That's how close.
Andrea, let us send you a link. I want to know how big the fucking celebration was. Like, I want to know if once you found out that information, like, did the place explode?
Can I say something real quick?
Of course
Sorry.
you can.
I saw
You can grab
Andrea.
this mic at any time.
Me and Anne-Marie went to see Andrea last week at Broadway Comedy Club. I think it was a weeknight last week. She killed.
Mhm.
She's fucking great. I think she's great. I think, she's new, but she's got a lot of potential. She's fucking awesome.
So I don't mean to cut you off, but there's something about a comic doing a set. Like, maybe she didn't know you guys were there,
Okay.
but maybe she's doing a set in front of people she doesn't know.
Yeah,
Instead of doing like a secret show or anything like that, it's different,
Absolutely.
right?
I think, doing the show here, what the crowd is. You're around friends. Everyone's going to kill. Everyone's drunk, blah, blah, blah. She does that. She doesn't know who's there. First of all, she's been only doing it for I think
2
she
years,
started
maybe.
less than 2 years,
yeah.
like December she started, whenever it was. She kills. And I have a lot of respect for her. Like I have a lot of respect for you because it takes a lot of fucking balls to go up and do that. And she's great. That's all I wanted to say.
It's perfect because I agree 1,000%. I wish I could go scurry off in the back of a comedy club and watch Andrea come up, and she has no idea that I'm there, and she doesn't know anybody in the crowd because I know she's going to kill. I love her joke writing. It's very, very.
Oh yeah, she's a scientist.
Yeah.
Very confident. too.
Exactly. She goes up. She knows what she needs to do to deliver, and I love that.
She's the Timothy McVeigh of comedy. Nobody saw it coming.
She's good. She's great. I enjoy it.
Oh fuck, Victor's in the damn comments.
I'm sorry.
Shit. Do we need to get him in there?
I don't know.
He was on the
Yes.
last show. All right, Victor. Nothing you fucking knows.
Well, we have we have
Oh,
a couple people.
I sent TJ. I sent you the link.
We
okay?
have the great Bobo is
Oh.
waiting to get. We're on rain delay for the Mets right now, so Bobo has nothing to do.
Oh, okay. Let me send TJ the link. You guys talk real quick.
Jesus is disorganized as
I know
fuck.
this now. This is
Anyway.
one of the best episodes ever, and now it's going to become destroyed because the host has to do things. I need a producer.
You have the producer is a fucking retarded man on the couch.
No, my producer's sitting in a fucking garage.
Well,
I got to send a link to the great Tej.
he's still producing. God bless Stancil for losing 20 pounds. 20 pounds.
Not
in
happy.
6
Not happy about
months.
it. Not happy about it.
Well, sticking to his system. Stantle Athletics, they call it.
Whatever.
Completely ignore all your friends and people and your loved ones,
Yep.
and
Let your friends know that you're coming to your town the day before, and we'll leave and go to my garage. That's what Stancil
So when
does.
you were skating, Birdhouse was the shit then.
But no,
No,
How about
not really.
Blind?
Birds.
How about Blind?
Huh?
That's
Blind, yes.
Mark Gonzalez.
I always liked the most violent, like crazy.
that's
shit.
why I skated zero.
So Blind like had a deck that had like 2 rabbits going into like a blender or something, and that was the one I got.
That's Mark Gonzalez.
Yeah, and then I liked Heath Kirchart was one of my favorite skaters.
Yeah, I had a he used to skate for Vision. When I was skating, he was skated for Vision.
And then there was a company with a bunch of like half naked anime girls. I can't remember what the fuck the name is. Anybody, if anybody
Flip?
skated,
Was it Flip?
no, it wasn't Flip.
Half naked animal girl, regular girls.
Yeah, they're like their logo had like a bullseye, like a target, a crosshair in it. I
Oh,
can't
fuck.
fucking remember what
Not
it was.
Element. It started.
No,
with, it
no,
started
no.
with a G. It started with a G.
But I did like Birdhouse. I really like Keith Kirchart. I think he was like kind of a little like edgy motherfucker. He's probably dead, but he was one of my favorites. So I always had his.
What's his name? Brian Anderson.
Yeah, Brian Anderson. He's
Yeah.
he's a
Yeah. It's not June anymore, but
yeah. But he was on, and then I had a lot of Foundation decks. I really like Ed Templeton, Toy Machine. That was
I used to love Toy Machine.
yeah. The Tom Yetto folks were always good.
Yep.
So
Those
yeah,
boys were good.
hey, that was dude, like 90s and early 2000s is the last time America, like last time people didn't give a shit about anything, and that's what I really we need to get back to
It
that.
started going downhill in around 2008. I don't know what happened then, but I'm just saying, like that's when everything fucking.
Wow,
crashed.
what can you pinpoint to that?
I don't know. I'm just saying,
I don't know.
and I'm not trying to.
Something
pinpoint
happened.
anything,
We'll figure it out.
But that's when we were skating. We weren't giving a fuck. I mean, I was riding WR 400.
Yeah, Ryan Dunn was driving 120 miles an hour down Route 100. It was fucking great.
And it's a very.
And
sad
I was
story.
hitting Phil with a hammer.
Guess what? Nobody talks.
Now I'm an alcoholic and I don't talk to my kid.
when I was growing, I grew up like I was born in 73. So 83, I was 10. So from 83 to like 91 was I guess my golden years or whatever, my fucking
Right.
crazy years. And it was fucking, you could say whatever you wanted to say. I used to walk around with a buckwheat t-shirt on.
Let me ask you something. Let me ask you something.
T-shirt.
I know you're going crazy, Tommy. I know you're going crazy.
Tommy's going crazy about
let
the
me ask you
buckwheat
something.
t-shirt.
Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Back in those days,
We gave Tommy some
didn't-
fucking
you
baby
didn't-
baby
you-
Tylenol
you
before
didn't-
he's getting real fucking riled up.
you didn't take breaks walking around, or say maybe after skating a half pipe to check
No.
your phone, did you? Right,
didn't
because
have
you
to.
didn't have a fucking phone, right? So you just out there having fun.
You would have to, if you wanted your mother to pick you up, you would have to call Colette and tell her, don't accept the charges, just hang up and know that I'm ready to be picked up. If she wanted to pick
So
you up.
that was your way of letting her know you're okay. You're like, this guy just
Yeah.
your son just contacted you.
I'm sorry I brought all this up. I'm fucking old.
No, this is amazing. This is what I like. I'm always amazed by this shit. I hear these stories from my dad, and
How old's your dad?
my dad is 60.
All right, so he's 10 years older than me.
Yeah.
Well, 13 years old.
Right. I hear all these stories from my dad. And it's one thing to sit there and just hear them from him, but I love to hear them from other people who, respect what I do in the show and who also love
I think
comedy.
it was a different era, and even comedy. Fuck, man. My father loved comedy. I watched the Eddie Murphy Delirious. I don't know. I was a kid. Half the stuff I didn't understand, but you just laughing because he's saying fucking faggot. You just laughing.
Yeah, it's great.
It's
TJ, I sent you the link on fucking Twitter.
I
Sorry to cut you off.
texted him the link.
Yeah. Okay.
when you're 12 years old and you hear him, do that joke with the Rocky. I don't know if you know the Rocky joke.
How's it go
When he goes to the movies to see Rocky and he goes, I don't even want to say
with the kids?
No, when Eddie Murphy goes and the Italian guy goes, "Oh, Rocco," whatever. It's a skit from Delirious. That's that's comedy to me.
Right.
And
High Melody Vasquez.
Hey, friend, who's that?
Joke was priceless.
Just a nice
Market joke was priceless.
nice individual.
and these that's why I wanted just to bring up one point. These
Sure.
secret shows that we have every month, that's bringing it back. It's comedy. It's fucking politically incorrect.
Exactly
Everyone's laughing, and you have black people in the crowd, you have Italian people, you have Polish people, you have women, you have lesbians, you have whatever, and everyone's laughing. Everybody
Yeah,
knows
right.
it's a joke.
Guess who's in the front crowd? Guess who's in the front fucking row every time? Go and say your name. Say it now. Plug it Twitter. Who's in the front fucking row? Every
Nobody.
show.
But at the end of the day, no one's offended here, and it's a diverse crowd,
We understand it.
and we all understand that it's just fucking jokes, and that's all it is. And
Yeah, nobody cares who's sucking on what at the end of the night. I don't give a fuck. I'm sucking on a bunch of things.
it's the best.
I love when I'm sitting like way in the back, like probably past the fence, and I hear a joke, and I'm like, "Is that funny or not?" Because I don't know. And then all of a sudden, I hear Tommy from New York in the front fucking row, howling, laughing. I can't help but to laugh.
Best laugher.
It's
Yeah.
the best laugh. Go ahead and give us a laugh. All right, We got to give him a joke.
Oh yeah.
We got to give him a joke.
Good luck.
Why do Jews have big noses?
Why?
Because air is free.
I don't know.
That's a good one. How do you
We're doing street jokes.
Hey,
Go and give him one.
Tommy, what do you call a fat man from China?
chunk?
You got yours.
Man,
No, your turn again.
I got nothing. I'm not a comic. You're the comic.
I know. I don't want to
You
say
you have the comedy element here.
All right. Hold on.
I'm just a
What-
piece of
all right,
shit.
I'll tell you, boys, a real dark joke.
Oh, I got one. I got a joke.
Okay, go.
Okay. There's this guy and this little kid, like a 10-year-old kid, and they're walking down the street.
They go to the woods.
Yeah, they're going to the woods. It's getting,
this is the joke.
it's starting to
I'm
get
into
dark.
this story.
It's starting to get dark. You know, it's like fucking October, so it's like, you know, it's 5 o'clock. It's getting darker, dusk. And the kid goes, I'm scared. And the guy goes, "You're scared. I gotta walk out of here alone."
I remember the first time I heard that joke, dude. It was 2014. I was working on the back of a fucking deck ship. Oh, yeah. Yeah, as soon as you start telling it, I was like, I knew it. What's the difference between alcoholism and necrophilia? The undesirable urge to crack open a cold one.
That's a good one. I know. Do you know
Waking up,
was that joke?
waking up feeling like fucking death.
Do you know Artie
Yeah.
Lang's favorite joke?
What?
There's a rabbi and a priest walking down the street, and they see a little kid, and the rabbi says, the priest says, "You want to fuck him?" And the rabbi says, "Out of what?"
Well, he just lost three viewers. So let's
Boys, how long we been? Dude, we've only been on for 26 minutes. Holy smokes.
yeah, it's great.
All right, so we're,
Time flies when you're on drugs.
yeah, no, this is crazy. So we're all gonna take some breaks. Not all at once. Individually take breaks.
We had some people in the waiting room here, right?
We should. Where the fuck is Victor? I sent you the link. Teacher Tim, I sent you the link on Messenger on Twitter.
But can I bring up something that I'm very upset about?
Yes,
Is
yes.
this weekend, this Great American Weekend, I'm not spending with the great Phil Mangione.
Why? Because you're spending by yourself with a girl, or because I'm not allowed?
All right. Anyway, so last year we had a great time, and I want to say one thing about Phil Mangione. The guy gets stuff done. If he wants to destroy a nature preserve, he will do it on a Saturday with a beer in his hand and nothing but overalls.
I've witnessed this man the last 3 months do whatever the fuck the man wants, and at the same time make a lady happy. It's insanity what he's got going on over there. He knows when to fire it up, and he knows when to shut it the fuck down.
He's a great fucking American.
Yeah.
And listen, the guy landscapes like a heroin addict.
Last Saturday, I
always-
helped him plant.
He's
fucking
always
sweet-
chasing.
I helped him
He's chasing the
plant
next.
5
He's
plants.
chasing the dragon.
Yeah, exactly. Last Saturday, like I was like,
The man won't stop until every single tree is.
I
is
tried
in his fire pit,
I tried my hardest to outwork him last Saturday.
or
I couldn't-
has
I
a
couldn't
fucking
do it.
M80 in it.
Yeah. So we planted 5 fucking trees.
Yeah.
And it's right in front of his house. He's like, I want these in front of my house, even though I'm rebuilding my deck next year. So he's rebuilding his deck next year,
Oh
but
my God.
planting trees for now. So that means he's going to dig up these trees next year. And I'm like, all right. So this gives me a perfect opportunity to outwork him. And so we go to Home Depot, and I'm picking everything out, and I'm like, this looks good. Let's fucking plant this, that, blah, blah, blah. We start planting. I just fucking start going off. I'm just planting. And I wore myself out, and I'm asleep at 6 p.m.
Wow.
The next day, I wake up 7 a.m. He's out there doing the other goddamn
The
garden.
man is a natural.
It's insane.
He's a natural meth head.
Yeah.
But they have to like extract some of his blood and do some kind of test, because whatever he has, we need to distribute,
Right.
possibly in low doses.
I mean, I fucking love the guy. He's crazy in himself, and he's such a good
Yes.
dude. He'll do anything for anybody. But when it comes to his shit, he wants to protect it at all
Yes.
costs.
My Saturday morning is like waking up and trying to find my phone. His is like tearing down an osprey nest.
Yeah. last week. I live with a guy. Mine was, waking up to my cold ass AC, and I turn it off, and I just hear a shovel going. I'm like, yo, we got to go to Home Depot to get some mulch and
Fuck
some
yeah.
more plants.
That's what I want to
Let's
hear.
fucking
Did
go.
he get that from his parents? His parents are off the boat, right?
Oh,
Yeah. He's just a hardworking man. He's a
They
good
don't know
dude.
what to do with themselves ever.
That's what that is.
He's constantly moving. Every morning,
There's a tomato
Every
garden
morning-
everywhere
Yeah.
it could be.
every morning I wake up. The first thing I hear is
Chicken wire.
and that's exactly Phil's cough. That's
If there
the first
isn't a-
thing I hear. That's my alarm clock.
If there isn't a railroad tie wall in your yard, you're not Italian.
Yeah, that's from his parents. That's his upbringing.
Of course,
Yeah,
man.
that's
Yeah. He's a good dude. He works his fucking ass off. He goes to work when he needs to. He knows what needs to be done, and I got a lot of respect for that man. And he's done a lot for me. I've done a little bit for him. Hopefully, I can do a lot more for him.
Right.
So, speaking of which, respecting people and whatnot, what a blow off is going on tonight. Are the Mets playing the Yankees, and we got just somebody blowing us off? I don't have any Twitter for notifications. I don't have any fucking text, nothing. Somebody's just, I guess, taking shrooms, hanging out by themselves on a fucking Friday. Oh, real jobs, really? Most people, last 3 days I worked underneath a crane underneath 103-degree.
No. A real job is sitting in air conditioning, selling expensive skates to overprivileged Jewish children in Fairfield County.
Yeah.
And
Give
if
me
you-
a
and
list.
until you've done
Give
that,
me a fucking
I don't
list of
care
how
what
many
kind of-
skates you've
I don't
sold.
care what kind of dirt.
Give me a list.
I don't care what kind of dirt you come
Give me
home
a
with on
list
you.
of
I
how
don't
many
care.
skates you've
You
sold.
come home covered in goddamn shit, covered in concrete dust. Had a fucking a foreman fuck you in the ass in the
Yeah.
porta potty.
Take a look at my shorts
That's not
right
real
now.
work, motherfucker.
Take a look at my shorts right now. I'm covered in Cabosil. You see that whiteness? That's Cabosil. That's from fiberglass, motherfucker. That's real work,
Yeah.
right? That's where you're sanding, you're sandblasting, you're doing all
That's
that.
not real work.
Yeah, it is.
Nope.
What's
not
real work?
You got weekends off. It's not real work.
I used to work fucking 6 months at a time.
You don't have to work on the weekends. It's not real work.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Right. Yeah, Victor. Chuck is for real. I sent you the link. I gotta edit out that fucking Chuck.
Anyway,
Victor, get in here.
we were supposed to have people.
Phil, get in here. I sent you the shit. Hooray for black people. Phil
Mikey.
Walsh. Yeah, Mikey, get in here. Hop on the mic real quick.
Yeah,
What's going on?
Mikey.
Mikey, I want you to tell the
Bring
story from
that
your
up, Mikey.
perspective of Tommy. Any last words? What's going on for all the people who listen to these shows, who listen to Kevin, who listen to Compound, everything?
I'm sure they're going to talk about later, but there's a show coming up that's probably going to be the fucking best of the best secret shows. Everyone knows what I'm talking about. The island shows.
Listen, hey,
And just you got to come out because these things are happening every month and they're fucking great.
they're fantastic.
You're gonna be on the first boat, right?
I hope so. I'll swim out there if I have to. But no, they're a lot of fun. And this whole pandemic, going to these shows really fucking meant a lot to me. And I met
Thank you,
cool
Tommy.
people. Thank you, guys.
We like putting them on. We like to
Tommy-
see Tommy. We like to see Billy Tardy, and I like to see Billy Tardy throw up all over everything I own. I
Tommy
have to-
from New York. I can't say that we're going to start the Island show unless Tommy from New York is going to be in the first.
No, we're
fucking
gonna wait.
row. I mean,
See,
there's no way we can start it.
the good thing about this island show, this is going to be an all-day
Same
event.
link.
It's going to be an all-day event. We're going to have. We're just going to be hanging out at the beach. We're going to try to start this at 3:00, probably 3 p.m. on August 1st. We have multiple boats that are going to be carrying people out to the island, bringing them back whenever they want to leave. So you're not going to be stranded out there. Maybe you won't be stranded out there.
Yeah.
But
You're not going to get stranded. Trust me.
there will-
I will stay sober enough until the show's over. Now, once the show's over, everybody's going to be getting super fucked up. It's going to be like a Scooby-Doo island. I don't know if you saw that.
I mean, this is the thing. We have this island here for from 6 p.m. to 9 a.m. the next morning. This
Okay.
is Sunday, August 1st.
Right.
So you could
Right.
you could sleep on it. You could sleep in it.
As soon as I saw this news break about the island, I
You
was
could
like,
you
I
could,
got to go.
you
buy
could
some.
fashion
I
a,
have
a sand vagina and sleep inside the island.
That's probably what's going to happen to me.
And we're just gonna have a good time. There's a bunch of good comics coming on. Bob Levy, Gina Bisconti, Zen Hazard,
Zenhauser, good. He just supposed to be
big favorite. Love
But
Zen.
you know what, Mead? there's been word going around about a guy who's a comic, who's funny, who's been putting out lots of content, who really wants on the show, who's been on the show before, and who I honestly think we should.
Bobby Tamburo.
No, well, I mean, obviously him. Yes. I really do believe we need, if we're gonna do this thing on an island, keep all the names you have. We need to add Pat Oates. We have to have Pat Oates to this island show.
Who's that?
Pat Oates.
I love Pat.
We have to. We have to book.
This is the problem.
What's the
is
problem?
I know that
I'll
I know I got trashed on Pat Oates' show last night or 2 nights
He
ago.
loves what we do. He
I know I
always
got
retweets
trashed.
us.
This is
likes
why.
everything.
This is why I did not send out invites to the show. Is because we did not know we were going to get the permit until the last second. So I only told the people who asked to be there initially
Okay.
that they could be on.
All right.
I did not send out invites to the
Right.
show, not knowing whether
That's
or
fair.
not we
That's
could
fair.
do
Yeah,
it.
that's fair.
And now
So
that
now,
we know,
can we send an invite
Absolutely.
to Pat Oates?
absolutely,
Okay, cool.
100%.
I want Pat Oates there on the island. I want him to be partying because that's a guy to look up to. The guy who can come out sober as fuck and just party and have fucking fun
Yes.
and do his jokes. The dude is hilarious on stage. You can't get me wrong. If you see him in Mohegan, yes, perfect. He's great, man. He's
Pat,
He's
I
awesome.
love Pat Oates. I love how he tells me how much my grandmother fucked cock for money. That's my favorite part. That's my favorite.
The last night he was doing the pod. I don't know if it was last night or the day before, but he was doing the podcast with Stancil.
Sweetheart Melody. Vegas is a completely different month.
Yeah, we're not. We haven't been hired for Compound Media yet. Soon, but not yet. But Pat Oates said, "I love Ski Mask Host. I just wish he would stop being like Humpty Dumpty." And what I mean by that is, I wish he would stop falling off the edge. I texted him immediately. I was like, "That is the fucking funniest thing I've ever heard."
Yeah.
Because every now and then, we get 3 or 4 good podcasts, and then we have one that's horrible because I'm hammered, doing shrooms, doing something
I like.
stupid.
I really like Pat Oates is a wild card because like 1 second he'll be tweeting the dirtiest shit, and then the next he'll be
Right.
like, "I need your prayers." A strap.
He's a real
strap
ass
fell
dude,
off of my
man.
backpack.
I rode with him 2 or 3 times to Mohegan Sun to do actual stand up, and just riding with him, like letting him talk to me and hearing some of his stories are fucking amazing. I'm not gonna lie, and Pat Oates will probably hear this episode because he listens to every one of them. The first time me and him went to Mohegan together, I was like, I don't like this dude. I was like, I'm not a fan. And he started talking, telling stories. And by the time I got there, I was like, this is one of my favorite fucking comedians ever. And just like I told him, huh?
He's got great energy.
I said the
man.
same thing about you too, Mikey.
Yeah, you hated me. You're like, I don't think I'm gonna like this.
I still hate you.
Yeah. You thought you were gonna hate me.
I hated you, dude.
Now we're good friends. Isn't it a beautiful thing? It's
Dude,
fucking
we're-
gorgeous.
Dude, we
I
had
love it.
blast like
I love it.
So somebody who's about to join, can we check on that one?
The name will pop up there.
Oh, is that how it works?
Yeah. I also said Cabana King, the fucking link, and whoever you send.
Go back to the picture where I can watch myself.
All right, there you go.
All right. That works.
Billy
Yeah.
Tardy, get in here and explain yourself. What was going on
Hey,
the other weekend? Now we totally forgive you. We know what happened, but it was just crazy because it went from 0 to 1,000%. I don't know. It was just
Can
crazy. Yes.
Yeah, I have my theories about what happened to Billy. There's a repeat offender who comes to all the secret shows and Coscap comedy shows, and her Jesus Christ, I don't want to say her name. Anyway, all I could say is she showed her tits to Jim Florentine and Don Jameson at the Coscap comedy show, and since then she's been a terror in my life and many others. And just
What do you mean? What do
a
you mean by
sweet,
what do you mean by terror?
sweet woman? She's a real wild card. She's a loose cannon. Every time something weird happens, she took a digger on my stage at one point. The first show.
What do you mean a digger? You mean
after
a
the
shovel?
first,
Or
no,
a
like
fucking...
a face first, like scorpion onto my fucking
okay.
onto my stage, and the last show, she brought a freezer bag full of gummy bears that were soaked in some kind of fluid.
Oh shit. Okay. Yes. So
I don't-
she's the one who brought them. You don't want to say her name,
I
but
don't-
you do know who they came from.
She
now.
works in the medical field, so it might have been
Okay.
placenta juice
Okay.
mixed with vodka,
Yeah. So I saw. Yes, I did see a gentleman. Now you can continue. the story.
amniotic fluid, and
Mhm.
and 151.
Right.
Billy ate a whole handful of those, and next I've never seen someone die like
Me and him. Were talking punk rock music. Next thing I know, he's sitting on the couch. His head is tilted all the way back, like he's been fucking shot.
yeah.
And I'm
yeah.
like, Billy, are you okay? Let's go smoke, because he had the cigarettes, and he's like,
The best-
And then go ahead.
The best comparison I can make is like Billy Tardy throwing up at my house looked like Keanu Reeves being born into the Matrix.
Oh yeah.
Like there might as well have been tubes like getting pulled out of the back of his skull, because he literally walked through up, died, and was born
But,
at
dude,
the same time.
It was crazy. I've never seen anything like it. So like, yeah, so like he's dead on the couch, like he's dead, like he's not moving, and then he wakes up, and then he's like the Terminator. He's moving all around. He's swinging arms. It's like he's so fucking alive.
It was like
And he just fucking nails his head and is throwing up all over the place. And I'm just like, Billy, come on, let's go outside right now. And the Caucasian hunger is fucking cleaning him up. And I'm just taking care of Billy outside. Yeah, thank God Caucasian hunger. is
Like it's
cleaning
like
this boy up.
you like put down a lawnmower and somehow a little bit of gas just goes into the engine while it's turned off, and
I mean, you
it
gotta-
just flies
you-
off by itself.
You got to give the guy credit for holding down that much throw up. No, dude, he's the coolest guy in the world. I'm not hitting on him at all.
Well,
That
those
guy
were,
was a clown.
those
He
were-
was wearing boat shoes and shit.
those were
Billy Tardy shows up wearing fucking Vans, rock and roll, fucking talking,
those
punk
were
rock.
those were adult children of alcoholics that were
yeah,
in my
yeah,
house.
yeah. Billy Tardy's a grown ass man.
Yeah, he is a grown ass man.
He's talking about real ass shit. Those other two clowns at the other secret show, those guys are
Billy
clowns.
Tardy can handle his booze like anybody I know. And-
Exactly.
And that night, something hit him.
That's why I knew something was fucked up, and I told you guys the next morning, get rid of that bag of gummy worms.
Something very evil
Because
happened.
Billy's the only guy who ate those gummy worms, and the only guy I saw that happen to. And I was like, I put them on the table, and I told everybody at the party, I said, do not fucking eat those.
The best part is my sister came here. Somebody put them back in the fridge for some reason and didn't throw them out. My sister came here and she goes, "What are these gummy bears?"
Do not eat those.
I grabbed them out of her hand like it was like a fucking like detonator. And
I ate those worms.
Oh fuck!
Oh God!
How long has this podcast been going? 41 minutes. All right,
Ladies and gentlemen, Jordan Belfort.
What if we
light?
can?
Jesus.
How we doing,
Christ.
ladies? How we doing?
Hello.
My little light.
I know you guys can't hear this.
Listen,
but I wonder if we can
Billy
reroute this
Tardy.
shit.
Billy Tardy is the motherfucking man, and
He
Yeah.
is
and
absolutely.
if you've never heard his hatchet story, I'm not going to tell it, but he took a hatchet to the forehead. There, I already told you.
Yeah. Dude, he's the man. He's one of the last guys I know who truly
dude.
understand
Right.
that early 2000s punk, that late 90s punk, the Misfits, all that shit. And that's why every time like I see him, I'm like, I got to get away from you until I'm ready to talk, because I know we're going to be talking for 40 minutes.
This motherfucker, Billy and I used to party before you guys, before we ever met
Really?
any of you guys.
Wow,
Like,
I didn't
what-
know that.
Yeah, we went meet. I showed up and met the night I met Mead and Stancil for sex. Compound.
Well,
meeting.
that was
Yeah,
awkward.
yeah.
First of all, that night really felt like we were about to like get set up for some kind of sexual activity. Like Victor's a good looking guy, but Victor also looks like somebody who would have underground sex parties.
You see him?
I'm part of a sex cult. That feels right. That feels right.
Yeah, I mean, I would expect you to be part of a sex cult, especially after all your knowledge of casinos, which is why I brought you on here, because I've been doing some like looking in, some research. Do you play the lottery tickets?
I play some lottery tickets, sir.
Oh, well, I'd like to kill you if you're in line when I'm trying to buy gas.
He's probably not the type of guy that stands them. He's a real
God.
ass. Those guys,
Nobody is worse.
Dude, those guys are fucking annoying.
Nobody's worse
the
than the
worst.
Powerball people.
They are the worst.
If I could chainsaw any four like living humans in a line, it would be the people waiting for their stupid fucking lottery
I got
tickets.
somebody that wants to talk to you.
Victor, how about the guys that buy the scratch offs and don't even scratch them off? They just scratch off the numbers on the barcodes and put them underneath the card.
That's my degenerate friend. I'm a fucking degenerate, but at least I play the game. I have friends that do that fucking shit. I have an old lady that I hang out with. Yeah, she scratches them in the middle of the line. So Mead, the woman gets in front of you.
Wait a second. I don't mean to interrupt your joke. Now, is she an old lady or is she your old lady?
6 of 1.
She's my old lady.
She's in a different hotel room than you.
Buys me a couple
Let's say
tickets.
like in Atlantic City, you know where she's at. Now, let's say, what does she buy you? What does she do for you?
Daddy's had a bad year. You know, sometimes he's got to hang out with a certain clientele so he can get
What does
himself.
what does she do? What does she do for you?
You give me. I hang out with you for dinner. You leave me your card so I can use your free play.
It's exactly what I thought he was going to say.
She uses you.
He buys her dinner, and she lets him use the casino card to buy free
See,
play.
she buys me dinner and then she leaves me her card.
Oh, so you use her card? Okay.
Yeah.
What color
Oh, yeah.
card? Where is this at? What
I'm not a
casino?
whale compared to some people, Tommy.
What casino is this at?
This one's local. It's a local
So,
casino, my
What
friend.
color card does she have?
Well,
The halitosis in this fucking 5-foot circle is insane.
Y'all.
Does she have her face on her card? Is her picture on her card?
No, they don't do that shit no more.
Yeah, the diamond trap, they do it.
Yeah.
I want to know what halitosis is.
It's some disease where your breath stinks.
Or you don't actually brush your teeth.
You literally have to brush your fucking
Dude,
esophagus.
Sit down. You're fine. It's just a spider web tattoo we can smell.
The night,
It's in fucking prison.
the,
I know my breath smells good.
Listen, the night Billy started drinking Nargissette, I always Billy's a Bud Light boy, and the night he started drinking Nargissette, it was fucking.
Yeah, I know. I gave him a couple of shots of the 100 proof, which I shouldn't have done because I always forget that people can't handle it like I can. Like I can handle 2 pints of 100 proof just fine.
No, that's like getting a fucking IV of like
Yeah,
Dubra.
Juice.
I've had 1.5 pints today and I'm just fine. Yes, 100 proof.
Are you gonna die early?
Yes, yeah. I'm already having I'm having some lumps on my legs recently, and something going on. With
We're gonna
my
check
fucking
his
hemorrhoid.
breast later.
Give me one of those.
Christ Almighty, Jesus!
Daddy, be careful, Daddy.
I'm not drinking that. I'm not drinking that.
I met Billy Tardy. I was at my first secret show was at that chick's house on the tennis court.
That dumb cunt.
Yeah, and Bill. No, you weren't
Just
there.
kidding. I love her.
So Billy Tardy's like one of the first guys that came up to me and started bullshitting with me and my wife.
I love that.
It made me feel at home and comfortable because I didn't know anybody. I just knew guys from the Compound Network on seeing them on TV. So I just want to give a shout out to Billy because he was.
Oh, shut up, Danielle. Get off your bed.
Yeah, seriously. Here's a good story.
Let me say something. Danielle, listen. I wasn't lying in that.
I love
episode.
Danielle. Shout out.
I was done drinking in that episode, but look, I'm the type of guy. Both my parents, aunt, uncle, grandfather, everyone's an alcoholic.
He's got the gene.
I got the gene. I can't just drink 20 beers and be done.
He's got the blue
I
gene.
gotta drink a lot. So yes, I was at that time. I was done drinking, and then I picked it up a couple weeks later. So that mask is made of synthetic
asbestos.
asbestos.
Nice.
What are you trying to say? I'm rebuilding a house? That doesn't make any sense.
Ugh.
I told Pinky last time we talked, but he was pretty banged up. I think he should get the mask and put it like as an image in the upper left-hand corner and just show his beautiful face.
Yeah, I mean, I've had a couple people tell me that, and then I had an
You're
insider.
a sexy boy. You're gonna get more viewers. Listen to me. Let me have some sex with. Listen to
Should I
me.
do it now? I'll put it up there right now. Should I do it? But I have had another insider. Let me know in your comments. If I get 2 people in the comments that say that I should pull the mask off, I'll fucking do it.
If he takes the mask off, he looks like Liev Schreiber with liver disease in a fucking in a sauna.
Kind of looks
I
like
am
Lee
sunburned
Schreiber,
like a
dude.
motherfucker. If I get 2 people in the comments that tell me right now that I should take off the mask, I'll do it because I have told one of my insiders, and he said no. The other insider said yes. So I am fucking, broken
Wait,
between.
I'm going to channel my Kevin Brennan.
Will says, do not unmask.
But
Free
you're on a
yourself.
show. You're on a show, and you're a comedian. You
I'm
wanna
not
be
listening to you,
recognized?
brother.
Remember Kane took off his mask and he was just a governor?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, let's go over to the city. Take it off. We want to fucking see it. All right.
Show us your disorder.
Oh, dude. I
No,
think,
no, keep the mask on.
I gotta keep keep the mask. Richard Kiss says keep the mask on. I trust him more than any of you guys.
He's a cool boy. He's a cool boy.
He knows because then I'm selling myself short. You understand? Like I'm selling everything that's been done before.
Oh, we're watching the last time they kept Jacob DeGrom in past the sixth.
Are you worried about the Mets game more than our podcast? You're
No,
fired.
no,
You're
no.
fired. You're fired. And let's
You're
go.
fired.
Let's go Stancil Fire right now.
Wait. I am not fired. I quit.
Wait a minute.
Is that how it
Wait.
worked?
Come on, dude. You don't quit.
I quit. I have to work tomorrow.
No, you don't.
I gotta work tomorrow.
Tomorrow Saturday, go on the boat, and I'm helping you with that.
Gotta work.
No, you're not.
No? All right. Listen, where'd you get these disgusting fucking midget bottles, by the way?
They're my fucking
That's
favorite.
a-
Listen,
Those bottles are a very Pennsylvania thing.
all right, y'all are gonna. That's true. You're gonna hate me a lot. I don't finish
I
real
already
beers.
do.
I know. I don't finish real beers. When I
You
go
have to
pee,
have-
I dump out at least half of them because I just can't. I can't drink a lot. You guys see how much of a weak ass I am. So I toss beers. I'm party foul Vic.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, we had a bunch of people who were going to jump on the show, and you're all fucking lying bastards. So
They just said I'm in.
Yo,
waiting.
Will, where you at,
Like,
motherfucker? Hold on. Oh, what's Cabana? Is he saying the link is bad? Let's see what he says. Is the link bad right now?
it is bad. That you had to send me a second link, dude. Yeah.
Send the link to Cabana King.
no,
The
it's
one that-
bad. The one that I have is bad.
Link the last.
God damn it!
The one
Pinky, the last.
I quit.
No, you don't.
Pinky.
You stay. Tommy from New York, your new co-host. All right, I'll send you a new link right now.
The one you sent me, Ski. Ladies and gentlemen, we're experiencing some technical difficulties. While we're doing that, I'd like to show you my wine collection.
The link to Cabana.
That's what he said.
I should have texted Ben.
I'm sending it to him.
All right,
now.
So listen,
I rescind my
What's up?
resignation.
I'm going to tell you guys the Billy Tardy hatchet story because
Yes.
he wouldn't tell it
yeah,
for you.
yeah. I want to hear this.
Here it is.
And
One
we're
of my
listening.
boys.
Why we're getting motherfuckers in here? We're listening.
So one of my boys from Boston, who I used to party with in New York. He was a punk rock band. He was the drummer for some punk rock band, and him and Billy, they both grew up in south of Boston, in one of those weird tard towns.
Yeah.
Look at this sexy boy.
Oh
But
Wow.
we ended up. So this kid had a party at his house, and some chick hooked up with another dude, and the fucking dude had a boyfriend, and so about 30 people showed up at this kid's house, and everybody left
going.
my boy. Everybody left my boy except for Billy, and Billy walked down on the front lawn and said, "You guys have a fucking problem." He said this to 30 people, and then him and this one kid got in a fight, and somebody had a hatchet because it's Boston, and Billy caught a hatchet to the head. But ultimately, they all left.
The one Native American left in Boston.
yeah.
Oh, it's fucking Boston.
Victor, let me ask you, what were you doing there on that night? That's what
I wasn't there. I wasn't there. This is my boy Murph. My boy Murph was part of a punk rock band. He ended
What
up
Murphy's Law?
He's
Dropkick
he's-
Murphys.
A guy named Billy comes to a party, you know there's going to be trouble.
Yo, Trav, I mean, Cabana, you missed the first part of the episode. Billy Tardy's one of the coolest guys in the world. And he came to the Last Secret show. And
always action.
this guy's always wanting to fucking punk rock, everything, just party.
Fucking cool
Yeah, he's just the greatest. And somebody brought these gummy worms. And Billy was the only one to eat these gummy worms.
Nope.
Now, next thing I know, I'm sitting in the recliner and I look over at Billy and his mouth is full. And but nothing's been thrown up yet. And I'm like, oh fuck. So I go outside to smoke a cig. I'm like, I know something's about to go down. And I come in and there's just puke everywhere.
So, you're
So,
not gonna
like-
you're not gonna save his life, like he's choking on his puke or anything. You're like, all right, I might as well just go smoke a cig.
like I wanted to, but I also thought at the same time, like Billy's a grown ass man, like he knows what he's doing. You know, I thought like, you know, he may just be blowing air.
No.
just trying to be
This
cool.
is I'll give Billy this credit. When I was outside trying to help him, he was like, I'm good. He's literally fucking projectile vomiting bile
Yes.
like at my plants. Like like whatever was coming out of his face looked like in Ghostbusters 2 when they're fucking icing down the Statue of Liberty to make it walk. That was what Billy was doing with his fucking
Now here's the thing, like Billy is such a cool fucking dude that Caucasian Hunger had no problem cleaning up his puke. He went straight to the kitchen to get fucking paper towels and started wiping this shit up.
I need whatever coke that guy was on.
Dude, I'm just telling you right now, like it's the real deal. I mean,
yeah. No, okay. Don't give him too much credit. First of all, he cleaned up his puke like fucking Casey Anthony tried to cover up killing her daughter. He did absolutely nothing. He's like he was fucking Adam Sandler and Big Daddy just threw fucking newspaper over it. So
it was like 1, 2 in the morning. At least he was making an effort, you know.
He's looking out of one eye trying to pick up a fucking trail of vomit.
But at least he was making an effort. The guy flies in from Indianapolis.
His
man,
fucking puke
has
melt steel beams
It
at that
could have,
point.
yeah. Like I was so surprised. I was like, anybody at this party could have done that, but him. But it was Billy Torty that fucking threw.
I will let just because of who Billy is and how much I love him. I'll let he could literally do anything. I'd let it
He
pass.
could throw up my asshole, and I'd be okay with it.
That was my favorite dude. I didn't know it was Billy. When you sent those pictures in the morning, I was if you had told me the last person that would have done that was Billy. The only thing I'll say is that I saw him drinking Nargisets, and he's a Budweiser man. So when Billy switches up, you know there's a problem, right?
What is Nargisets?
Yeah, Narragansett, you retard.
The fag Connecticut beer. Connecticut. They don't know.
Oh my God.
Damn. Now this shit's
Wait
getting
a
crazy.
second. Hold on. Now a character from
Now
South
we're
Park
getting crazy.
is on the show.
Hey,
Oh, yeah.
Ski
What's going on?
Man.
Yes.
Send a link to Pop.
To Dad?
Bro, let's go.
Oh my God, Christ!
No, you said
TJ, what's
you
up,
gotta
baby?
copy the link and send it to him via text.
I tried.
Dude, this is like TJ's video looks like those fucking live cams where they get in the accidents and the head goes through the fucking window and then somebody.
Well, let's hope that doesn't happen, you asshole.
Hold on a second. Cabana, you want me to send a link to Pop?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is compelling.
Tell him I'm gonna email it to him.
Yeah. Just email it to him. He'll know.
No. Tell him I'm gonna send it to him via Facebook message.
Why don't you just send it to the goddamn mail?
You got the fucking link. Why don't you just tweet the link?
God.
Or send him the link.
You want to put a stamp on it? Jesus.
This is fucking ridiculous, Cabana. You should have already had this controlled, man. You know what you're doing.
What other podcast you're gonna find a degenerate gambler, somebody who probably doesn't have pants on, and a Russian dash cam video all in the same fucking show?
Damn, meat is killing me.
Talking about meat's on fire.
Meat has been on fire lately. I gotta
That
say,
comedy pussy is making him funny.
All right, whatever. Are you guys gonna keep the show going while I find this link, or do I just have to fucking do 3 things at once?
Listen, well, you need a producer, baby. You're right up there near the broadcasting school of douchebags. Have one of them fucking come over to your house, dude.
Yeah,
I'll sit right in between these
Anyway,
two.
wait, we need to break off because live from the road we have Reginald Denny. Joining us.
Can we all just get along?
Reginald, how have you been healing up? How you been healing up, Reg?
I'm good. What's up?
You so you can't you quit your route through Watts. Apparently,
It's not funny. Trying to be funny. It's not fun.
trying to be funny, you're being disruptive.
DJ,
Yes,
you
sir.
there?
Yeah, Tommy, what's up?
I want to give you a congratulations on your new podcast. You're doing a good job. So fucking awesome. You had your son on last week. Barry Ribs punked out.
Yep.
But you did a great job with your son. Your son's a good kid.
Yeah, he is. Yes.
Oh, that kid's fucking a sweet boy.
Oh yeah, he's the best.
That's awesome. Keep it in the family, TJ.
When are you
know,
gonna put him on
okay?
OnlyFans?
Listen, man. You guys were talking about skateboarders before. What
Oh
about
yeah.
Yeah.
Would you have a
Tony
Sims?
D'Alva? What about Jay Adams? What about fucking
Jay
Yeah,
Adams.
Jay
Yeah, Jay
Adams.
Adams. He's original Dogtown.
What are the dog kids?
Yeah.
he just
Yeah.
died, right?
He just died a couple years ago, actually.
Yeah, that we saw that coming.
Yeah, Jay Adams. Stacy Peralta was original Dogtown
The
also.
original. That was that would have
Yeah.
been the original trans movement.
Yeah.
I remember when the polyurethane wheels came out. It was steel before.
What are you
that.
robbing the bank? You got
Right.
rubber gloves on. What are you doing?
I'm working, you fucking asshole. What does it look like?
TJ, we want to congratulate you on a new podcast.
Yeah, we
man.
do.
The shit is fucking fire. I mean, it's so damn good, way better than I ever thought it could be. You know, you with Gladwell, Abe, and Johnny Nine Lives. I never thought that show could actually be funny until I listened to the first episode you were on.
TJ, you were great. You're always
Never
great.
heard of it.
It's called the Almost Nowhere Podcast. There's a reason
Quiet.
you never heard of it.
Quiet white Mexican.
Yeah,
It's so
fucking
good, man.
Lenny's printers give me fucking agita, man.
Fuck him. He's funny, but dude, as long as you're on that Almost Nowhere podcast, I will continue to listen because it is hilarious. He's
Yeah,
driving an
well,
18 wheel. He drives from fucking Jersey to New York, and
He just ran over somebody. I
Yeah,
fucking
he
love
What
it.
does it look like a fucking dope?
It needs to do his podcast through the 18-wheeler mic.
no,
Dude, that's the best.
right.
This
Oh my
1040. This 1042 over
Oh my
here.
god! If you did a podcast through your CB radio, I
This
would.
is 1042. This is 1042.
I
This is
would
TJ Holly right now.
come.
Right now,
Yeah.
Kevin Bennett just announced that he is
Fuck
going
Blue
up with
Chew.
Trans Blue Chew, by the way. Get your dicks hard for July 4th.
Coming back.
Oh yeah. Stopping at a
Exactly
truck
right.
stop,
He's
got a
starting
lot
down.
lizard and some cocaine. Okay.
That's what a CB is. It's all fags on there now.
Come back.
So
Oh.
I
Break,
never-
break, break.
You don't like the CB community, Timmy?
No. I've
You're
never,
not in
I've
there?
never been on CB. No.
Oh, okay. What about Grinder?
Nope.
I feel.
Now, Timmy, TJ Holly. I mean, anything, whatever. I'm sorry I said your name. You said my name on your podcast the other night. Do you have any questions for the Cabana King? I know you have a lot of questions for him.
No, I don't have it. What the fuck question do I got for this clown?
Oh man.
We
come
talk
on.
every fucking day. You have a lot of questions for Cabana.
I haven't talked to him in a while. I don't know what's going on. What are you doing, man?
I've been working my balls off.
Fucking
slapping my
breaking
cock.
glass outside of a bar. Sick.
Pussy every night, smashing some big
He
fucking
does,
bag.
he
Yeah.
does smash some puss. This
Yeah,
kid.
dude, this guy gets a ton of pussy. It's ridiculous.
He's like Joe Francis.
I'm
I-
his older brother, and I look down on him like I'm looking up to him. It
I think-
fucking sucks.
Oh yeah.
I feel
did
like Cabana King's life is still like 2003 Girls Gone Wild.
I'm telling you,
Fuck.
I give so many mushroom stamps. They try to hire me at the post office. You
Mustard
heard
stamps.
me?
Jesus
23.
Christ. He's
23, right?
perpetually living in South Padre Island in 2001.
Cabana,
Yeah.
you're 23, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the last time you got some pussy?
Last week I got my first threesome. 2 bitches one night. Literally, I don't even smoke. They were walking outside.
One night. Isn't that a foursome?
Two
Well,
bitches.
it's two bitches and him. It's a threesome.
Can you do math? All right. So, yeah.
TJ,
Yeah.
Yeah. What's up?
you
I'm
remember
like,
your first blowjob?
What?
Oh.
You remember your first blowjob?
Of course I do.
What was his name?
Now we got Tommy from New York over here trying
Who
to
the fuck
beat
are
you
you,
to
Henny Youngman?
Tommy from New York's over here trying to beat
And we'll be
you
right
to-
back after
Yeah, we
that
got
joke with
Cabana.
Lucky Cigarettes.
Thank you.
We got Cabana over here trying to, explain to us, gentlemen, about his first threesome.
I
He's
know.
getting blown. I mean, boys, we got to listen up here. What's going on?
I was getting noggin and I was getting my ass ate at the same time. It was fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah.
And like I woke up feeling very uncomfortable, but then I turned over and they looked
Because
pretty
his wig
good.
came off.
No. I don't have those I don't have those issues you have. All right?
Hey.
Trust me. I feel the tang before I leave the bar. first.
Yeah.
Aunt Meat cleans up. Aunt Meat cleans.
Yeah,
He cleans house.
I clip my wig on.
Yeah.
That shit don't come up.
Hello, Chris.
I'm thinking about tweeting at Manhood Canada to make a ski mask version of the Manhood so that I can just wear it around and just, be okay with myself.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah. Now, Cabana, what is it? Tell us a story about one time where me and you had a threesome.
That's disgusting.
Didn't we have a story one time where some chick blew you and then I fucked her, or you fucked the chick and then she blew me? I can't remember.
Oh yeah. Well, no, the story is, I mean, you completely blew out her back,
Yeah.
and then no, 100%, fucking railed her. And she hit me up a week later, texting me because she didn't have your number, and she was like, where's your brother at? And I was like, well, he's out of town, so I dipped my, I went ahead.
Yeah.
Took
No, I don't know. What does that mean?
Yeah. You put your unit in there.
Pretty much, he was out of town, and she was looking for something, so she came over and got my
Yeah.
piece, and she was like, "Oh, I'm not." After she got mine, she was like, "I'm never gonna call him again."
Now that time we were next to Dad's. Do you remember that story?
Oh man.
Yeah, this is embarrassing for me, so I don't even know why I'm telling it. But some chick blew Cabana. Now you tell the rest of the story.
Oh, that was the first noggin I ever had. All right. It was in the yard.
What is this noggin?
Getting
noggin is your head. You call your head a noggin. So you're getting noggin, you're getting blown.
Oh shit, we're reinventing. Okay, go, Dad.
Yeah.
You're getting some hobgoblin, knob slobbing, double decker pecklewicker. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
I
what's
was
going on.
getting throated by this bitch in the yard.
Right.
And
Yeah.
all of a sudden she went to leave, and my brother's ski mask over here starts making out with her after she gave me some sloppy knob.
Yeah, right.
And-
So I get home that night and I'm like, yo, dude, I just made out with this chick and fucked her. And he's like, I just, she blew me and I blew a load in her. And I was like, what? I was like, we're not talking about the same chick, right? He's like,
Ski.
yeah, I'm pretty sure we are. Yeah. What's going on?
Welcome to Texas, man. Welcome to Texas.
Real talk. Real talk.
Don't
Did you
say real
taste
talk
it?
again.
Real talk.
I agree about it. Do not say real tea.
RT,
Just say
taste it.
actual talk. Yeah. Okay, that's fine.
So what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
All right, go ahead, Victor.
No, real talk. Did you taste it? I know, Amanda, you can kill me, but
No, it was
Did you
swallowed.
taste-
No,
did
it
you
was
taste the cum?
it was
No,
like-
or not?
No, it was like an hour or two after she fucking swallowed his load.
listen, I
DJ
so
hates
our
this
boy,
shit. We gotta fucking get on with this.
we used to have a party house. We used to have a party house at my place, one of my places in Philly, right? And it wasn't uncommon for one of our guys, like, because me and my other boy, we'd hook up because we were pretty boys like Cabana.
Whoa,
And
whoa,
y'all-
whoa, whoa, whoa.
And
Hold on, go back.
What?
You just said one of your party boys and yourself would hook up.
yeah, like, no, there was two.
Like you would hook up with a guy.
And then you hang out with ugly guys. There's like you always hang out with like 4 or 5 ugly and fat guys because then that gets you laid. You
Homo.
understand? Like, you hang out with me and Chance.
But what you just said is that you're hooking up with a guy.
I'll finger bang a
Huh?
guy if he asks me to. I'm a friend. But what
You
I'm
gotta-
trying to
Well, I
tell you
know
is,
that, but
You gotta hang around ugly
Why
dudes
we
to look
freeze?
good.
What's going
I go
on?
to the bar by myself and I pick up.
man, you're hot. You're a hot bitch.
Yeah.
What do you expect? You
Yeah.
can fucking walk
he
on
is
the
hot.
street.
He's got a big piece.
I get to the bar
Me,
and lay
come
my
give me a
dick on
plug
the
real quick.
table.
Let's talk about the comedy show.
Oh yeah, secret show.
I'm gonna
Secret
wrap it
show,
up.
secret show. Go to the
Oh, yeah,
island.
it's on a
August 1st.
fucking island, right?
It's on a
Holy
fucking island.
motherfucker, we're on an island.
It's gonna be fucking
TJ,
insane.
you can drive your truck out there. It's gonna be fun.
I'm stopped now. I'm not.
He's gonna be out.
So
Oh,
pretty.
shit.
We're
Somebody else is in here.
okay. So listen. So August 1st, this is what's happening. Sunday, we've rented an entire island thanks to Mikey D, Mikey
Phenomenal.
DP, Mikey P. We've rented an island in Greenwich, Connecticut.
Amazing.
We are going to we're going to have Bob Levy out there, Gino Bisconti, Chrissy Mayer, and Amanda Gale, El Orlando, and the great Barry Ribs, and who else? Zenhauser, Anthony Zenhauser.
He's
From
been
His
killing
Baby
it.
Corner, killing
Every
lately.
fucking show recently. he's
Monster.
killing.
So we're gonna have that fucking Magic 8, however many people I just said, and we're gonna have events all day. It's gonna be from 3 p.m. So we're trying to get people out there. It's
Kevin
a beach.
Shack's gonna do like 5 minutes. It probably bomb.
It's a massive island.
Trash.
Yeah, Kevin Shack's gonna be like, dude,
We just 5 minutes.
Kevin
I'm
Show.
gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. It's a shithole, but it's gonna be fucking hilarious.
dude, the island looks amazing.
It is
And
amazing.
and to have those comics out and to have people signing up already to come out,
Right.
it's gonna be fucking great.
We've got a
You have those
massive.
two other guys. What do we have? 3 or 4 boats? How many boats?
We have 5 boats that are ready to shuttle people in and out. So this is gonna be
We're
fucking
making history.
right.
Can
Yes.
we get Cosby? Can we get Cosby? Is there any way we can get Cosby?
I don't know. Listen, hey, there's gonna be a lot of drinks out there.
Oh, they're gonna be wait,
Unattended.
Pops is in here.
Unattended drinks. Anyway, so just
to you ladies of
we're gonna be releasing some info soon. For Christ,
Keep going.
we're gonna have a ticket link coming out soon. So follow
You're gonna need to buy a ticket before
at
you get on the boat.
_secret_show on
You're gonna have
Twitter.
to buy a ticket before you get on the boat.
Correct. So we're gonna have a ticket link, and then everybody's gonna meet. And I'm gonna tweet out the details. I'm gonna send everybody the details. This is gonna be a massive fucking mistake, but it's gonna be a fun show. And whatever happens out there is gonna stay out there, except for the bodies.
It's gonna. Go ahead.
What time's the orgy?
Probably
All day, literally.
What time
If
do
you
you think the
stop,
comedy will
if you
start?
stop coming, go in the bushes,
Yeah.
do whatever you need to do, start coming again.
I'm not gonna lie. I've already been shopping for a one-man tent because I know for a fact I'm gonna pass out
On the island, and that's gonna be my whole problem. I'm gonna wake up the next morning.
I got a
everyone's
one-man
gonna be
tent
up.
for you.
Oh, yeah.
I got it from the corner.
Yes. So what, Timmy? Tell us a little bit about your new show, man. What's going on with that?
We're just, trying to have some fun with it right now. We got some ideas coming up. I'm flying down on the 31st. We're going to do a photo shoot down there.
Yes, you can camp on the island, Will. Sorry, Tim.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, the whole
I want to
fucking
interrupt
island
you
thing,
again. You're
that-
gonna slit his throat.
No, go, Timmy. Sorry.
Yeah, no, the island show sounds like fun, but I don't know, man. Somebody's going.
Nobody's going.
Not gonna make it back. Yeah.
I know somebody is going to die on this island show. I know that for a fact because
It's a promise.
because the god Teamster Tim will not be there because he's flying down to fucking Florida and he's gonna be hanging out with his boys down there doing fucking live shows, everything else, and just having fucking fun.
Wow.
And
Timmy, you going down to see Gladwell Ape and all that?
we booked it
Yeah,
at the wrong
yeah.
time.
Then I'm going to. I'm gonna hit 2 black boxes.
Yeah, what are their names?
Yeah.
You ruined my joke, you prick.
Ginger, Ginger and
I
Pepper.
knew it was joking. You fucking stepped all over it.
2 black boxes.
2 black boxes. They're all pink on the inside. Oh.
Oh my god, dude! Teamster Tim, he has the best jokes. He always calls into the shows.
He's the best.
I mean, when it comes to Barry, anything like the fact that this guy
And he's a great friend.
Exactly, he's one of my best friends in the world. He's calling into shows, and it's the most hilarious fucking thing I've ever heard in my life.
Yep.
I mean, you listen to this shit. The way he's talking to Zumach or Brennan or fucking Gladwell or anybody,
He doesn't give a
he
fuck.
doesn't give a fuck. He's just like, this is the way it is. Here's what I
is the
think's
way I
funny.
think.
Fuck you. You know
Yep.
what I mean? And that's
Well, he
what I
agreed.
appreciate.
He agreed to
Yep.
do a secret show.
Pussy gets the couch.
Yep.
Yes.
You remember that? Ken Mosca. Pussy gets the couch, CJ.
Never forget that shit.
Yeah, he's coming
I'll
on.
never forget that shit.
He's gonna be on Tuesday. Sunday.
Who's that?
Nice.
Ken
You got
Mosca.
Mosca gun.
You can go play golf?
Yeah. I never met him. I've
Good boy.
only seen him on your show.
We met him in Atlantic
Go play
City,
golf with Rich Voss?
And then a couple days after we got back, I invited him to come on, and we ended up getting in an argument. So we don't get along now. But tell him I'm good egg, and I'm sorry. He blocked me on Twitter, but tell him I'm sorry. What's up?
Ski, I sized
Yeah,
them up and I sized them up in AC because it was my room, right? I was trying to figure out what he knew, and I was
Yeah,
name dropping.
first of all, tell Cabana King what kind of room you have.
So it's called the Apex Room in the Hard Rock. It's a suite. It's pretty good for me to do push-ups in front of like 400 people. When he's so drunk he can't remember, and then hides his own wallet and he can't find
How
it the
many
next day.
beds?
Whole nother to do.
Oh, that was me.
This sounds like the tent with all the prostitutes from Taken.
Correct. We were it's about 1,000 square feet suite. Anyway, so we had Ken up in that motherfucker, and I'm like, who's this guy? He thinks he's awesome, and I'm like, yeah, this producer, this guy. He knew everybody that's out of AC that has any power. I'm honestly, the guy is connected. He's heavily connected.
The guy is connected. That's why I'd like to get back in touch with him. Otherwise, I wouldn't give a fuck.
Listen, you and I need to blow him at some point for something.
Huh?
I'll blow anybody.
Me and you, or you and who?
I think if all three of us blew Ken, it would be a good for us. Or maybe we just make Stancil do it for not showing up.
Wait,
No,
1,000 mouth dollars, please.
Let me talk about it. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, what'd you call him just a minute ago? Kenneth? You're saying his full fucking name.
Wait a second. Speak English, please.
No. He said Kenneth. He said his full name. So.
Did I say Kenneth?
Yeah,
No. I'm talking about a different Kenneth.
Yeah, you did. So
you're saying tennis.
Ken is a great guy.
No, Ken is great, man. If it wasn't for Ken, my show wouldn't be alive. I can honestly say that because he DM'd me $50 when I first started the show to get more room space from my other laptop before I got this one.
Wow. Oh, great. We have a dog here.
It happened. So, Cabana, now that we're talking, we got Victor on. Me and you are both on the same cast. The lightning machines. Amazing, right? They're the best fucking machines at the casino.
They're designed to make you want to stay.
Nothing can make this night better than an unhinged wolf in my house.
If honestly, if a fucking dog jumped up on the table and bit both of you in the neck and killed both of you, I would be terribly disappointed.
I wouldn't be.
I'm not gonna die because my cock's down here. If anything buys me on the fuck. It up. God damn it.
Boo!
I wouldn't have to sell pads to rich little shit.
All right, man. Nothing gives me a hard on like the fucking wheel at the casinos. All right, I don't give a fuck if it hits zero. Seeing that wheel spin.
You love the wheel. But do you remember me introducing you to the lightning machines?
Little percentage.
So here's a little story. One time I'm walking down from my hotel room that Victor got me at the I think it was at the garage or whatever. What the fuck's it called?
Bally's. It was at
Bally's. The first time
I had you at Bally's.
So I get down, and as soon as I get out of the elevators, I'm walking past, and I see this motherfucker, and I'm like, oh shit, that's Victor. He's wearing a suit, and this dude walks up to him and hands him like 7 G's, and this guy just fucking pumps 7 G's into the lightning machine, and I'm just like, are you fucking kidding me?
Why didn't you come down? I was drunk as fuck. Why didn't you punch me in the face?
Because you were supposed to invite me, motherfucker. And an hour before that, you were supposed to invite me to that machine.
I know, but I'm an addict. I'm just gonna go downstairs and play on my own.
Just call me. Why are you gonna do 7 G's when you're supposed to call me?
Yeah, well, maybe you're not paying attention because I sent the right one.
I'll send.
Is that Meat still there? I thought he was.
What am I talking
in the
about?
background.
Yeah. Sorry,
I hear you, mate. It sounds sexy.
I was thrown off by the wild, unchained animal that just came in through the door.
It's not me, by the way. I've been on the podcast all the time.
It's definitely not Stancil because he has to work tomorrow.
Oh
Sorry.
yeah, he's got to work at 8:30. Ooh.
No work.
Listen.
No work.
Stancil's big time now, boys.
No work for me.
It's cool. It's fine. He said he quit the podcast because I could not stop myself from just saying, dude, what the fuck? You're a couple miles away. Just come over here and do the show in person.
That's fine. He could just do.
It's fine.
He could just do Pat Oates podcast.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah. You just do Pat Oates podcast last night. No problem. But you can't do no podcast.
Mead, you don't have a leg to stand on because you dodged to fall in love. You dodged a lot of SPMCs. Okay, and you're in love, and I love you for it, and I want you to get laid forever. But
Yeah.
Now Victor is right.
I don't
now,
care.
Mead, what's going on? I appreciate how Mead. I will give credit to Mead. He did text me Tuesday and today saying, "Yo, I'm available both days.
Yup.
I could do the fucking podcast. You come over here. We'll fucking have a good time."
Yeah.
Now, what's going on with that? So now that you're so in love, are you happy again? Are you not like gonna blow your head off?
What do you think?
he's always-
What? Why would that change anything?
no,
Oh, so you're still gonna
well, look at his personality. He's a horrible person. I love him.
Why would that change anything?
So
I
you-
do love my wonderful girlfriend Amanda, and she's very funny.
Right.
And yes, but
There you
I
go.
also hate myself and everything in existence, so it doesn't matter.
Now you guys have been dating for 1 month, and you already love her.
We've been dating for 3 months now.
Oh shit! Wow.
Wow.
So you've been keeping it under the table. No wonder you've been absent for some of the shows.
Literally under the table.
A new
No. Ski, I think
right on top of my homosexuality.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ski, I think your Stansel's rebound, man. Fucking
Yeah, no.
yeah.
Stancil took him out first.
And Mead can't see Stancil anymore, so he's like, "Hey, Ski, you want to come over?"
So are you thinking right now that you might be right because I
I haven't
as
seen
soon-
Stancil for like a year
Yeah.
unless it's convenient
Oh,
for him.
stop.
As
You
soon
guys
as-
are best friends.
as soon as Mead put the boat in the water, the boat that he drives, I don't know if he owns it or not. It's not my business. I've been on it twice before. I don't even know if Stancel's been on. I think maybe once last week.
Yes, no, he came out. He helped me clean it, and he was a good chap.
But I've been on it
He's my
twice.
first mate. You know,
He is your first mate, but me and you have been on a lot more trips now. So I do think that me and you are becoming closer, that we might become best friends. and
Probably not.
Stancil could get pushed out. Yeah, no problem. Good choice. But yeah, that could be a good take. I'm waiting to try to.
I do have a cabin if you need to live in it.
I'm trying to live in your wherever.
Yeah.
I've been asking you for weeks. You keep saying.
Anyway, there's a toilet all around you. It's fine.
No, there's no toilet. It's Times Square behind me. We're having fun. It's
That's a toilet.
1 minute 20. What's going on, TJ? What's going on with your podcast? When's the next episode?
We taped Sunday night, and I think he puts it
I
out
love
like 8, 9 o'clock.
That's
Fuck
fucking
yeah, dude.
Go up.
Dude, it's so much fun to listen to. That's Almost Nowhere podcast. Go check that shit out. TJ carries the show. Sorry, Gladwell. Sorry, Johnny Ives. TJ's hilarious on that fucking show. Maybe
TJ's
you
a
guys.
personality. TJ's a talent, as we talk about it.
Honestly, TJ is talent. He's got jokes. If you listen to that show in due time, you hear some of those jokes, you'll fucking don't be sitting on the toilet when you're listening. I'm just saying.
I don't know. You gonna die because you're fucking Elvis? Is that what you mean?
No, I just mean you're gonna drop a huge dump because you're laughing so hard.
So
But
I'd
anyway.
want to be sitting on the toilet in that case, right?
No, man, you might drop a hemorrhoid. Fuck. I'm just trying to give the guy some credits, and you guys are giving me a hard time.
Can we all talk about Cabana King giving his fucking? He's trying to do like his underwear model pose right now. He's trying to do his Bieber come fuck me pose.
Let's
It's not.
see what you're wearing,
No,
Cabana.
no,
What do you
no.
got? What are you wearing? What are you
Yeah.
wearing?
I'm
Nobody's
just wearing a
fucking-
pair of shorts and no socks, bro. Oh
Let's
my god!
Yeah,
Are you getting top?
How do you turn the camera around on this fucking cheap ass?
All right, I quit.
You don't. Wait, where you going? You got
Yeah,
plug something.
fucking steam yard's terrible.
Come here.
Why are you in a steam yard?
I'll plug it. Kill me, Cabana.
Hey, you want a shot?
What? Who's this?
Oh, you hearing
I don't
that
want
fucking house.
a shot. What the fuck is going on? You just ruined the show. We're
Who dat?
almost done, and
Who
you
dat?
literally just stood up. Huh? I don't care. I do care. I'm just trying to do a show. No, I don't want to do this. You do this. Plug your stuff.
Stick.
Let's go. Victor, plug it. What do you got going on?
Regular fun. We've got I actually have a fucking real podcast coming, boys. I'm trying to
Oh,
do
yeah.
something.
Yeah, wow.
Send it to me via email, skimasscollective.com or skimasscollective@gmail.com, and I'll review it. I'll put you on the network if it's good. If it's trash, I'll tell you it's trash.
It is trash, but you're gonna love it.
Victor, you can have anything you want.
All right.
Me, what do we got? Sorry, boys. You
What we
couldn't be on
doing?
the show.
What to find a woman that makes you emo on Twitter?
We've been on the show 123 minutes.
I love my girlfriend. That's my
I
plug.
don't
Oh my god!
So it's getting old.
I'm just kidding.
so glad the Islanders lost, so I don't have to.
Yeah,
say
yeah, yeah.
fuck
Anyway.
about it.
So this is it. We're getting the details out soon. I'm gonna have a ticket link coming next week for Secret Show on the Island. Secret Show Island, as we call it. I don't know if you figured that one out, but it's gonna be a fucking blast. Somebody's gonna die. I can promise that.
Yes,
Something is gonna
somebody
die.
will die.
Yes.
It
And,
might be ski mask.
we're gonna
so
cover it
somebody
all.
will
We're gonna
die.
tape the entire thing.
Yes.
Thank you, Teamster Tim, for coming on tonight. And
Yeah, you're welcome.
this white Mexican. Always enjoy Cabana King. And
Love his videos, the ones that we cannot show.
and fucking like a Walmart Dexter. Victor.
Kevin.
Um,
Kev,
yes, sir.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it, bro.
Love you, Tim. I'll see you soon. Okay.
I love you too, man. Mead, I love
All
you.
right.
I love you, buddy.
So does
All right,
see you soon.
everyone.
All right.
Ski Mask
He's the fucking
Collective
Warren
on
Beatty of
YouTube.
fucking Cos Cop.
Ski Mask Collective on YouTube.
I'm gay
and
too, so
all
it's just like
podcast episodes. Get there now. If it's not there, then that means it's not uploaded, and we're just fucking having fun. That's what we're doing. It's the White Boy Summer. We're having a fucking blast. All right. If somebody doesn't die this summer, I'm gonna be highly upset. I
Yep.
want somebody to.
somebody
die this
will
summer.
die.
Somebody will die this summer. Victor's disappeared. He probably just died.
That's good.
I think he died. I think he died.
Hopefully.
And we're gonna end it at that. I think
Bye.
he fucking died.